Hello guys, so this side Anirudh Chiller, I'll be attending today. So today we'll be talking about Fortinet and Fortinet NSE 4 to be specific. I got a lot of requests from the guys that I need to create some videos on the Fortinet. So for this specific Fortinet NSE 4 tutorial, I'm going to create one lab in the EVNG using VMware Workstation, and this lab will be having a lot of devices like the Fortinet firewalls, some Forti manager might have, and we are having some Linux machine, Cisco L2 and L3 devices, IOL Cisco IOL devices to be specific. Then we have some window machines like that can act as a user. Then we have some Linux machine and going to create some management cloud to make a whole topology. So how the actual work can happen using the Fortinet firewall in a live environment or live scenarios, that's we are going to discuss. And when we talk about what kind of operating system we are going to use for the Fortinet, so we are going to use just 7.x platform, like means we are going to use 7.2.6, 7.2.1, 7.0.11, 7.11 point something. So these are kind of images or platform I'm going to use for the lab. Okay. So in this whole course, what we are going to cover, like this course is basically giving you a whole understanding of what kind of architecture you have to work when you say Fortinet. So this course is just not for the IT person. If there is a cybersecurity person who want to be learn more about the Fortinets, if there is a IT guy who doesn't know much about the networking, but he want to be the part of the networking and want to go through the network security stuff, so want to be a network security engineer or anyone who want to achieve a NSE4 certification. So this specific tutorials will be good for him. I'm going to create a lot of tutorials for that, a lot of videos for that, so you can go through one by one. So the whole course will basically focus on the, like it will be saying that how you can install or set up a Fortinet OS 7.x operating system. Means I'm going to show you how we can create a lab, and in lab what kind of devices we are going to use. The devices are like same as the live environment that we are normally use in a company if you're working as a network engineer. So you will be have a deep understanding of its architecture, deployment, of course, if you're doing it by yourself. So and after that we are going to going deep dive in security policies. So how you can create a security policy, either is basically related to app or related to user authentication, if there is any VPN, like users working from the home or from the company using the company VPN or Fortinet VPN. And it will be involving a lot of stuff about the routing, like the BGP, OSPF, that kind of stuff. We are going to use that. And about the high availability that's mentioned here, the stuff, the specific feature that we use in these days for each and every firewall, not just for the Fortinet, but the different kind of firewalls as well for different vendors. So high availability stuff we are going to use, and you can say that like how the active firewall will be work, how the active passive will be work. If something goes down on the one firewall, how its backup will be working. Will there be an interruption, or it will directly working, or all the backup will be there on the backup firewall or not. So that kind of stuff we are going to discuss during these lectures. Okay, so when you complete this course, you will be basically mastering this FortiGate management administration. Like you know that, okay, you will be confident that I can do the configuration, deployment as per the designing or the operation point of view. You can do the all the stuff with the Fortinet firewall, and of course the monitoring top techniques will be discussed in this. How you can use that for the performance. Like let's say some issue has been coming, how you can optimize the performance, like how you can go through the logs, how you can monitor them, from where exactly you have to check. That kind of stuff we'll be discussing a lot in this tutorial. And again, the same thing, the troubleshooting common issues. Like I'll be creating some common issues. Common issues as the says, okay, what kind of issue you face when you are a network security engineer and working on the Fortinet firewall to be specific. So what kind of issue can come? We are trying to create those issues. We are trying to troubleshoot those issues, and in the end, we are trying to resolve them. So that's we are going to do in this specific one. Okay, so this will be our agenda for the first video. I'll be talking about this one in the next video. So hopefully you like this video and you will subscribe my channel. That's my channel at the rate ARC underscore tutorial. Thank you so much. Thanks for giving the time. Thank you guys. Bye.